Alright, how's it going, y'all? Today we're gonna be doing my shiny predictions, the comparison to the actual shinies. Now that Scarlet and Violet have come out, the shinies have been shown. And so in the past, I have made predictions for these shinies. And we're gonna be comparing mine to the actual ones. And we're gonna see how close I was. The way I'm gonna rate how close I was is with a 1 to 10 point system, if that makes any sense. So 0 out of 10 means I was super off and nowhere close. 5 out of 10 means I somewhat got it, and 10 out of 10 means I perfectly predicted it. And so now, I guess let's get started. Firstly, we have the Sprigatito. The shiny I came up for this was I made it like a caramel color, like autumn color. But what the actual shiny looks like is it turns a darker green with purple eyes. Well, I admire the purple eyes. I mean, this shiny is just not very good. I mean, it's still kinda good, but I don't know. Okay, but for real, of how I actually did, this is gonna be a 0 out of 10. I was way off. Not even almost close. I got literally every color wrong. Next up, we have Fuecoco. So for this one, what I did is I made the skin a darker color and made the little thing on its head blue, and also made the little pouch and thing on its tail blue as well, because fire type shinies with blue are often good. But what the actual shiny looks like is it turns pink. Just pink. From red to pink. Also not the best shiny ever, but also probably the best shiny out of here. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm shiny hunting this thing as I'm recording this. But, yeah. So I still kinda got it with the red and stuff. Not really. So I'm gonna give myself a 3 out of 10. Next up, we have my favorite start of this generation, the one I ended up picking for this game, that being Quaxly. I love this baby boy, and I love his final evolution. So as for the shiny, what I did was I made it like a gold color, kind of like an actual duck. Yeah, kind of. Like, it's inspired by shiny Surfetched. That's why it's like this color. And I also made the little hat and feet purple, and also I guess the eyes too. I don't know, I'm not looking at my shiny as I'm doing this. But yeah, that's the shiny I came up for it. The actual shiny just turns like a pretty blue, toothpaste blue. Still pretty subtle. I'm gonna say, this generation is probably my least favorite generation when it comes to shiny starters. The shiny starters just aren't very good this generation. But that's besides the point. I was very off and nowhere near close. I mean, blue and purple are kind of no, I'm not even gonna give myself the point. A 1 out of 10. Next up, we have Pommy. For this one, I made it inverse because I really like inverse shinies, and I don't know why, I just had a feeling that this was gonna be an inverse shiny. But fuck that feeling, because this shiny is actually red. I was not even almost close. 1 out of 10. Next up, we have, I guess, is it still the internet's favorite Pokemon? Probably not. I think it died out. Never mind. I don't know. We have Lechonk. And I don't know why I had a feeling that this was going to be the shiny. As I said, fuck the feeling earlier, because this is what the actual shiny looks like. Which, I actually really like this shiny, by the way. I really want to find one in the game sometime. Because I really like how it turns into pink like an actual pig. I mean, the red and pink are kind of close colors. I'll give myself a 2 out of 10 for this one. Next up, we have Smoliv. Okay, I don't even care. I just love how they made the olive black. Because, if you remember from this clip... But even if the body color is the same, I don't care. Just make the olive black. Like, I specifically said that I don't care what they do, just make the olive black. And that's exactly what they did with this shiny. I think that's literally the only thing that changes. Maybe the green turns a little lighter, but I don't know. But for this one, yeah, I'm gonna give myself a 4 out of 10. Just because I got the black olive right. Next up, we have Koraidon, the Scarlet Legendary. So, I'm gonna say, so what I came up with this one is I gave it a brown color, since I really thought that that fit with its past theme. But what it actually ended up being was it turned a black color with red and yellow. Oh my god, I love this shiny, and I'm so mad it's not shiny lock. Not that it matters because I got violet version, but still. Yeah, this shiny is super cool, and oh my god, I'm getting Scarlet one day, because, yeah. So, yeah, and I'm gonna give myself, a 4 out of 10, because brown and black are close colors. Actually, no, scratch that, I'm giving myself a 2 out of 10. I did really bad with these. Next up, we have Miraidon, the legendary for my game, because, as I said, I chose violet. So this one, I made it like a black color, and I thought this would look super cool and futuristic. But nope, the actual shiny ended up being like a white color, kind of like the exact opposite. But so yeah, I'm giving myself a 0 out of 10. I was way off. Not even almost close. But yeah, so yeah, that's not it. Next up is Fido. Okay, I actually came up with 3 shinies for this one. One where it's blue, other where it's pink, and the other where it's cooked. The actual shiny looks like this. It's like cooked. I like this shiny. So I'm gonna give myself the edge on the third one, except the little things still stay yellow. So I'm gonna give myself a 5 out of 10, just because I was somewhat close. Next up, we have Cetitan, which, can I just say, I love this shiny so much, the actual shiny. We'll get to that in a minute. So I predicted 2 shinies. One where it is blue, and one where it is gray with purple. And the actual shiny turns like a dark gray color with orange, and oh my god, this shiny is so amazing. And as for how close I was, the gray what? No, I'm not even gonna give myself that excuse. I'm gonna give myself a 2 out of 10, just cause, I don't know. But anyway, this shiny's amazing, and I cannot wait to get one. Next up, we have Paldean Wooper. Now, the 2 shinies that came up for this one was making it pink, like regular shiny Wooper, because that makes sense logically, as they have done that in the past. And then the other one, where I turn it purple and orange. And the actual shiny is purple and orange! I mean, not the exact same shade, but oh my god, I was very spot on with this one. When I saw this shiny, I was like, yes, let's go, I got this one. Oh my god. I'm gonna give myself a 9 out of 10, because I was very spot on. If I would have gotten the same shades, I would have given myself a 10 out of 10. Actually, no, the little pattern on its belly, was actually pretty off, so I'm gonna give myself an 8 out of 10 actually. Not an actual 10, not a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Cyclizar. Now, for the shiny I gave for this, was I made it like a beige color, and gave it blue cheeks. Well, this shiny kinda came! This is what the actual shiny looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about the shiny. I like the blue cheeks. I kinda got it, but just not in the right places. I'll give myself a 6 out of 10. That might be a little bit too high, but I don't know. You decide. Next up, we have Grafaiai. I went a little bit crazy with this one, making it blue and all that stuff, and I was pretty off. There's still a good shiny. I love the purple on its little fingers, but other than that, I'm gonna give myself a 1 out of 10 actually. Next up, we have Cloth. So I really had a feeling that this was gonna be a shiny. Maybe because it's biased, because I saw Cleo was this shiny, and I don't know, it just seemed that crab Pokemon were gonna be this shiny too. I don't know, but yeah. So what ended up happening was that was not the shiny. Is that the actual shiny turns blue and has little white on it, which I really like this shiny, by the way. I tried finding it, and I couldn't find it, and I'm really mad about that. So, yeah, I'll have to find the shiny at some point. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna give myself a 3 out of 10 because I was very off. Next up are Armorogue and Cerulege. These two are gonna be in the same one. Yeah. And these are the shinies I made for it. Armorogue being a black and pink, as I think this looks super cool, and Cerulege being like a cerulean color with orange and a little bit green because it looks super cool. And hold on, before I say these shinies, if you haven't seen them, let me just ask you, what do you think these shinies look like? Because I can guarantee you nobody predicted these shinies correctly. Alright, and if you have, you're lying to me. So, yeah, just take a little guess. You can't use mine, but think about it for a second. I'll give you 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here are the actual shinies. What the hell are these? I'm sorry, I hate being nitpicky, I hate complaining about Pokemon games, or anything there, but these are actually probably the laziest shinies, or one of the laziest shinies, and probably huge missed opportunities ever. Like, these Pokemon are super cool and super awesome, and they deserve way better shinies than just the eye color. I'll admit, on Armor the blue kind of looks nice, but that's the only thing that changes here. Nothing else. Just the eyes turning blue. And with Cerulege, I mean, I kind of like that the eyes is like a fire color. But other than that, what the actual hell? These shinies are awful and terrible and lazy. And oh my god, I cannot be more disappointed in these shinies. Easily the most disappointing shinies in this entire game. Oh, and also, those other Pokemon that were not shown in the trailer, I'm not doing those shinies. I'm not showing those shinies. Alright, here's what the actual shinies look like for these Pokemon. I hear they're on screen right now. Yeah. Next up is Wiglet. So, I know in the past, on that video, I said, I don't think this Pokemon's gonna have a very exciting shiny. I was blown away. This shiny is actually kind of exciting. I kind of like the gold color it's got, and the purple nose, and its evolution Wugtrio, also a beautiful shiny. Oh my god, that's such a good shiny. So, yeah, I was pretty off. I mean, I kind of got the nose color right, but I'm gonna give myself a 5 out of 10. Because, yeah, I was pretty close to the nose, but I didn't think that the actual skin color was gonna change. Next up, we have Farigiraf. I was kind of close on this one, but this one kind of blew me away. So for this one, what I did was I just made like the little eyelids and the nose blue. Also made the little feet part blue as well. But the shine surprised me. So what actually happened was it turned in like a Cheeto orange color. The little feet part are not blue, but the little legs and the spike things and the little thing on its head is like a toothpaste blue, which I really like actually. I quite like this shiny now, huh? But anyway, I'm gonna give myself a 6 out of 10 because I kind of got the blue nose and the blue eyelids thing, but everything else was not. Maybe I think that's also maybe that little high. Maybe a 4 out of 10 would actually be good. And next up, we have Bellibolt. For this shiny, I made it like a light blue, made the little eyes, the actual eyes, green, the cheeks green, little eye things, not eye things, little, the bumps on it, on the side of its face, also green, a little thing on it in the middle, green, and also pink. So, and the actual shiny for this is actually yellow, which I think is pretty cool, and kind of matches with Ayana's colors, which I really like, and I cannot wait to find this shiny in this game. And but as for how much I did it, that would have to be a 2 out of 10. I was very off with this shiny. Next up, we have Greavard. This shiny kinda doesn't make sense. I don't know. You decide. Okay, so for this one, I made Greavard a red color. Because, I don't know, I thought it would be super cool. I kind of thought it would be like Clifford, or I don't know, like maybe like a blood red color. Maybe I should have made the red darker, I don't know. Then I made a little candle on its head, orange. So, and then for the actual shiny, what it is, it turns gold but not the entire body. That part's a little bit weird to me. I don't know why they didn't just turn the entire body gold. But anyway, this shiny is alright, and as for how close I was, not even almost close. 0 out of 10. And finally, we have Gimmighoul. For this one, I made the shiny red with like gray eyes and antennas and tail, and made the little coin pink. But the actual shiny is white, just blue to white. This is a pretty lazy shiny as well. And not that it matters because this Pokemon is shiny locked anyway. But anyway, I was not even almost close. 1 out of 10. So there we have it. That's every single shiny from this game. Well, not every single shiny from this game. No, every revealed Pokemon that I made a prediction for, and their actual shinies and the predictions and the comparison. Jesus. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.